In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Robert Lee Frost, March 26, 1874, January 29, 1963, was an American poet. His work was initially published in England before it was published in the United States. Half the world is composed of people who have something to say and can't, and the other half who have nothing to say and keep on saying it. They cannot scare me with their empty spaces between stars on stars where no human race is. I have it in me so much nearer home to scare myself with my own desert places. There are 2 kinds of teachers. The kind that fills you with so much quail shot that you can't move, and the kind that just gives you a little prod behind and you jump to the skies. A mother takes 20 years to make a man of her boy, and another woman makes a fool of him in 20 minutes. A poem begins with a lump in the throat, a homesickness or a love sickness. It is a reaching out toward expression, an effort to find fulfillment. A complete poem is one where an emotion has found its thought and the thought has found words. The brain is a wonderful organ. It starts working the moment you get up in the morning and does not stop until you get into the office. And were an epitaph to be my story, I'd have a short one ready for my own. I would have written of me on my stone. I had a lover's quarrel with the world. You're always believing ahead of your evidence. What was the evidence I could write a poem? I just believed it. The most creative thing in us is to believe in a thing. Always fall in with what you are asked to accept. Take what is given and make it over your way. My aim in life has always been to hold my own with whatever's going on, not against, with. My sorrow, when she's here with me, thinks these dark days of autumn rain are beautiful as days can be. She loves the bare, the withered tree. She walks the sodden pasture lane. When I was young, I was so interested in baseball that my family was afraid I'd waste my life and be a pitcher. Later they were afraid I'd waste my life and be a poet. They were right. The strongest and most effective force in guaranteeing the long-term maintenance of power is not violence in all the forms deployed by the dominant to control the dominated, but consent in all the forms in which the dominated acquiesce in their own domination. Talking is a hydrant in the yard, and writing is a faucet upstairs in the house. Opening the first takes all the pressure off the second. A poem is never a put-up shop, so to speak. It begins as a lump in the throat, a sense of wrong, a homesickness, a love sickness. It is never a thought to begin with. El bosque es hermoso, esquero y profundo, pero tengo promesas que cumplir. Y me las quiero recordar antes de dormir. Y me las quiero recordar antes de dormir. Yes, and even for the past, that it will turn out to have been all right for what it was, something I can accept. Mistakes made by the self I had to be or was not able to be.